Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds. Not much of a day today, really. Market was higher yesterday afternoon, actually put up a slightly higher high. We took out the previous 01 plus highs in the 10-year by half a tick, and then we saw the typical reversal overnight again. Market traded down, I think, as low as 25. We held kind of that important support area. Tried to bounce. I think the best we could do after that was 29. And then with the data being stronger than expected, the market went all the way down to 21. And we've been bouncing around here between 25 and 29 all afternoon with a very light volume day. Day before non-farm payroll, big number. The ADP data was, a little bit stronger than expected. I haven't seen any real revisions to the non-farm payroll data today. Typically, after a stronger ADP and a better than expected jobless claims number, the market would have got hit a little bit more, and we also would have seen, some revisions to the previous non-farm payroll estimates. We haven't seen that. I think there's just too much stuff going on with, the problems they had previously with the jobless claims. Now the hurricane, it's going to muddy the waters horribly with the economic data now. Market's all mixed up here. I just was talking to somebody in the chat room about what the market's doing here. He's looking for the November options that expire, the December options that expire on November 23rd. And I got to bet they're going to go out right around here. Market's stuck in this range. The highs and lows keep getting narrower and narrower. Typically that means we'll break out of this range at some point. I just don't see any kind of big event that's going to break us out of this range. The economy's not going to turn around much. The election doesn't matter in my view. I don't think anything's changing until Bernanke's gone in January of 2014. And doesn't matter who the president is, they can't fire him. He's not hired by the president. He's appointed by the president after the banks that own the Fed tell the president who they want to run the Fed. You guys got to remember, the Fed's not part of the U.S. government. The Fed's owned and run by the U.S. banking industry. I think it's one of the few central banks in the whole world that's actually set up that way, and might be the source of a lot of our problems in this country too. So we'll try to trade these ranges. Obviously, I'm a much better trend trader than a range trader. I'm going to have to learn to be a better range trader in this environment. Otherwise, we're not going to make any money. So we'll see. Fighting a nasty head cold too. Really foggy. The screens are more blurry than usual at this point. The wave counts are a little bit negative at this point. From the lows of last week, I can see a clear 5-wave rally up. I think we probably finish the A wave down. We're working on a B wave rally up, and then I think we get a nice C wave back down. But again, it's choppy range trading stuff. So it's tough. You keep your positions small. Try to counter trade. I'm not the best at that, obviously. We're going to have to try and learn another trading technique. Otherwise, this bond environment that I'm trying to trade in is going to be the death of me yet. So join us for the webinar this afternoon. We'll try to put up some novel ideas there. I don't see much. I'm digging around like crazy right now in the next 2 hours trying to find something to talk about. So have a great afternoon. Tomorrow's non-farm data, 142, 125, 140. Market's not going to do much. Fed's buying every day next week. They also have a double job, I think, on Wednesday where they buy in the morning and they sell in the afternoon. Fed's buying tomorrow. And I think our friends in the Far East are selling every night. So when the market closes on its highs, you want to go home with a short and cover overnight. Market closes on its lows, don't touch it. Or maybe, have a short that'll give you a little bit of room overnight. We tend to make these lows over every evening here. I think today's the first day where we took out an overnight low during the day session. I'm a bit surprised we didn't go down more even with the strength in the equities markets. But, all these markets are out of sync right now. Commodities were kind of weak today. Dollar was kind of strong. Bonds went down. Stocks went up. yesterday I thought bonds should have gone down, but you know, the dollar was real weak yesterday and commodities were real strong. Bonds rallied. Who knows? Just trade the market that's in front of us, I guess, and we'll see how we make out. So, see you later, guys.